Okay. Hey, this is a sander.
Put on your glasses.
Oh, shoot. First, you want to put on your safety glasses so then you don't hit your eyes. So whenever you're sanding, you're going to want to hold this bad boy tight because you don't want it to go anywhere. And if your hands are too small, you got two of them to grab hold of it with. All right. So you're going to want to bring this bad boy to full speed before you start sanding. And when you do sand, if you look down here, you got your grain of your wood. You want to go back and forth along that grain. It's that simple. All right, I'm going to show you how to sand. All right, now this piece of sandpaper is duller than crap, so it's not really doing anything, but you get the idea. And don't touch it while it's moving. That's all.
Alright, this is our table saw. This is the fence of the table saw. When you're cutting, you want this flush up against you, pushing straight. And the blade is in there. I guess you can pick that up while you're measuring. Don't do this when it's running, but it's completely turned off, so we're alright. You want to go slow, keep her straight. Maybe use a push stick if you need to. Whenever you turn it on, you want to do the big switch here. Let the red one turn off. While we're doing that, you can finish off a pack of Marlboros. And, just wait. All right, and then you just pull out on this here, and you let it get to full speed. And you got it. Push all the way through and turn her off. And you wait for it to spin all the way down before you get your stuff out of there. Now that it's turned all the way off, we can slide that out there.
Oh, shoot.
This is a jigsaw. It has a blade. You always want to cut away from yourself with the jigsaw. It's dangerous to cut towards yourself. Make sure when you cut on the side you don't want to keep. That would be the waste side. To use the jigsaw, you push the button. You don't want to go too fast and you don't want to go too slow. Now you cut with the jigsaw. You put it all the way down, you got to get it to full speed before you start cutting. And that's how you cut with the jigsaw.
This is the miter saw. It's used for making miter cuts. It's got to fold down and to pull out, so you get lots of board in it. So whenever you do your cut, you pull it out, push it down, and you push it back in like that. Something's a little, oh, it's hitting the wall, we're good. Yeah, and this is used to set like your angles and stuff. And then this can go back and forth too to make more better angles. Pull this away from the wall. Keep your fingers out the way. Don't be doing no stupid stuff.
Bring it to full speed.
Yeah, gotta bring her to full speed. Just like that.
All right, this is the bandsaw. So, whenever you're cutting with this bad boy, you want to turn it on, let it come to full speed. And you want to cut on the opposite side of the line where your waist is, the waist side of the line, because you ain't gonna do nothing with that board anyways. Now when you're cutting, it's important to keep your board straight on your line. If you do like this, you can bend your blade and pinch it and break it. All right, I'm gonna show you how to cut with the bandsaw. So first you want to turn on with this green button over here. Just like that.
Let it get to full speed.
Let her get up to full speed.
Full speed.
Full speed. But now you just want to cut through it. Let the bandsaw stop before you grab your board, and that's it.
Yep, this is a spindle sander. This doohickey spins and goes up and down. It's good for like little cuts like this, or like a little hole cut or something, for sanding inside of that. Don't pull a dent and keel and try putting a big thing in, and like if it's too big to go in the hole, it'll just whack you. It's really dumb. There's start and stop button over here. Start and stop is right there. Make sure it's not wobbly because it's mobile. And hold on to it real good. Don't let it suck your fingers in, because that hurts.
There's different sizes too.
Yeah, there's different ones. Like this little doohickey, it unscrews. You can put in like a real big, heavy-duty one. So don't use one that looks like this. That's just dumb. Try to use the biggest one that you can. Keeps the small ones from wearing out faster. And you know, just make sure nobody's in the way. When you're ready. When I get to full speed, and then hold tight. Move slowly. Stand out your curve like so. And when you're done, hit the stop button. Make sure it's stopped all the way before you stop. This is a drill press.
It drills wood.
This is your up and down controls right here.
This is your start and stop controls.
This is your drill bit.
And this is the chuck. This is the thing that you do to loosen the chuck. Shove it in there and twist it. Do the other thing to tighten. Then you hang that out the way. You got a light switch over here too, so you're not blind. Make sure this is clamped down really good.
I want to clamp that a little tighter.
Might want to get another clamp.
It's still wiggling.
This school is broke, so our raising lower doesn't work quite right
Okay.
because we have no money.
No money equals no fixed problems.
Sometimes you gotta use 2 or 10 clamps, you know.
Don't put your hand right underneath the drill bit.
Yeah.
It kind of hurts.
Make sure that this will go down to it. It won't. So that's a problem. We're gonna need to go up a little bit. You gotta loosen up this dude. You gotta crap and tighten it. Wish I'd get a cheater pipe on that sucker. Oh. Yeah, crank this sucker here up a little bit. Make sure you tighten this sucker here back down. Alright, Coda. You can do the machine thing.
Alright, so you're going to want to turn it on. Let it come to full speed before you start drilling. And then you're just going to want to slowly come down with this bad boy. You just slowly apply pressure until you drill through and make your hole. You don't want to let go of this because it'll fly back up and might hit you in the hand. And you let go of that, turn it off. And that's how you use the drill press. Welcome back to Lathrop Welding Academy. My name's Larry, and this is Joe. We're going to show you how to arc weld today and lay some beautiful dimes. So right here, you're going to want one of these bad boys. It's an electrode.
Allison! Go ahead.
Hey, Allison. Yes, yes. So you're going to want one of these bad boys. You're also going to want some welding gloves. And make sure you got your helmet on and safety glasses. Alright. Let's go weld. Oh. Yeah, you might want this too.
Chip and hammer.
Yep. Alright, come on in here in the booth and we'll show you how to be professional. Also, I was a welder by trade for 22 years.
I got an apron.
Alright, if you want to step on in here. So, here's some things you got. You got this thing, and you also you got this thing. This one clamps onto your metal for a ground, and then this one is what you weld with. Let me go grab some metal.
Make sure you don't turn on the welder until you're ready to weld. It'll be all sparky and stuff. You could electrocute yourself.
Alright, so you're gonna bring your metal in here. It's darker than crap in here. You're gonna wanna hook this doohickey on one end, and then you're gonna weld on the other end. Alright, so what you wanna do, the amperage is about right. You just gotta set it for about how thick your metal you want. Flip it on, grab your welder, make sure you got your lenses on, and then you're just gonna kind of, you're gonna want to say cover, and so everybody knows you're welding. So you're just gonna kind of strike it until it goes. Well, this welding rod's not right yet, so hold up. Alright. You're just going to want to strike it like that, and then you keep going with your weld. Be careful not to stick it. So, these are some professional welds right here.
Turn it off.
You want to turn off your welder,
Yeah.
and there's your weld.
Hi, my name's Daniel Adwell, and this is a bench grinder. You want to always make sure you got your safety glasses on when using the bench grinder. Okay? You gotta plug the bench grinder in because we only got one plug, and you gotta share it with this here welder.
It takes 220 volts of high quality electricity.
What happens if you touch the 220?
It makes you tickle in places you didn't know you had.
Yep.
Make sure this isn't in the wheels either.
Now you don't want to touch your hands on the bench grinder. It's probably not gonna feel great. Okay? So to start the bench grinder, we got this green button and the red button. You're gonna hit the green button to start it and the red button to stop it.
I thought the red one was to start it.
No. So you hit it. And it's on.
Oh, okay. Is the red one for turbo mode?
We have to go back and forth apparently. And we're bench grinding. See?
Keep your eye on what you're doing. The camera.
You gotta keep your eye on what you're doing. Don't look at the camera. And then you push the stop button and you gotta wait for your bench grinder to fully slow down. So you don't get nobody hurt. That's bench grinding.
Okay, you guys are in charge of bleeding the lines when you're done.
Okay.
So that's your video.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, this is the oxyacetylene cutter.
Also known as the gas saw.
This is your redneck muffler deleter. So this is your oxygen right here. And this is your fuel. This one's flammable, so you gotta be careful.
Settling, most explosive thing you ever.
Alright, so you're gonna wanna turn this bad boy on the oxygen, about a turn open, on a full turn. This one about a quarter to a half a turn open. You wanna set your PSI to around 10 PSI on the acetylene. See that right there? And then this one, you want about 40 PSI on your oxygen.
If you want it higher, you twist these. If you get it too high, you gotta restart and bleed the lines and everything's a pain in the butt.
Alright, well let's fire this bad boy
Make sure you
up.
got your glasses on for this. It's pretty bright.
Yep.
Turn on your what do we do?
My
Acetylene
uncle
first.
back in '98 lost his eye doing this because he went blind.
Yeah, you gotta be careful not to hit your lines either, because your lines is full of gas and stuff.
Yeah. Don't cut your lines.
Hold it away from yourself. That's always a good idea.
Alright, so you're gonna
Bot-
crack open your fuel first.
Yep, bottom one's the fuel. Ready, Coder?
Yep. gonna get that bad boy.
Turn her up till the soot goes away.
Just barely, and you gotta.
No more, Coder. Coder, we need more. More.
That was too much.
More dice. What are you doing, Coder? Coder,
It's not working.
you turn it off?
Yeah, it's not working.
Oh! Coder, what the hell did you do that for?
Let's re-record that.
Ah. Carefully unwrap your hoses from the tank. Make sure they're in good condition. I probably should have did that before we put gas in them. That's okay.
Oh well.
Oh well. Don't throw parts on the hoses. They will explode.
This thing makes sparks.
That's what you use to strike the old girl up. There you go, Coda. I'll strike you since I'm not wearing proper PPE.
Okay. Did you crack the gas on?
No. Did you turn this in?
Yeah, that's on. Don't turn it anymore.
Yeah, I got it.
Light me up.
Strike it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna turn her up till the black stuff goes away. Put on your settling glasses at this point in time. It's pretty bright. Alright, I don't see no more black stuff, so that's a good cover.
You're gonna want to turn on your oxygen.
Yeah. Turn that on. Keep it going. I'm gonna get coder.
Hey, making
Yeah,
a
we
video.
are.
Be quiet.
You want just a little blue haze at the very tip there.
Okay.
That's how you know you're good.
Ellison, oh my gosh. Okay, cut away.
All right, come over here.
What?
Shh, we're not going to do that.
You're gonna want to heat up your spot. Don't get it too close because it won't work.
Keep your phone too close.
No,
Yeah, you want
the
it.
fire.
You want it about an inch or two, or about an inch away. You want
So
that
you
edge
go-
to get nice and orange on you,
And then once you get orange,
like right about now.
give the gas.
Yep, she's cutting. You're going too fast. It's bridging back together.
Yep. See, that's what happens when you go too fast. See that? See, now you gotta redo it. Just like that.
Now when you go to turn off your oxygen first. And then you turn off your settling. You screw that up, it'll pop on you.
Yep. And that's how you oxyacetylene cut.
Yeah, that's pretty hot, so don't touch anything to it.
This is a grinder.
4.5 inches of power.
It grinds metal.
It's an on-off switch here and a big spinny blade here.
Don't wear gloves. Might hurt yourself.
Put your guard on there.
Wear your goggles.
Plug it in.
Okay.
Now we
Say you
got
something,
the
Coda.
Hi, I'm Coda. This is a grinder.
Grind,
We're gonna
Coda.
grind today.
Grind.
Make sure it's clamped down good. And
It's
don't
gonna throw sparks, so you gotta
Wait for
watch
it to
out.
stop before you do anything.
Don't throw
Now make
sparks
sure
at
it's
your
just
friend.
clamped down
Don't
good.
throw sparks at your friends, Coda.
All right, y'all got to get out of the way. I come with full speed. And that's how you grind right there.
You gotta wait for your grinder to stop, and then you can be done grinding.
And this is the router. It puts the fancy edges on it like this. Down in there is your cutting blade. That red thingy down in there. This is your safety guard. Don't mess with it. Leave it like this. Safety. Here's your on-off switch.
Here's your boards right here to keep it flat. They're not straight in line with each other because we're broke. Sawdust come out here. That's about it. As a router.
Yeah. Don't
It's
go
not
too
supposed
slow.
to be
Don't go too fast.
Exactly. You go too slow, you burn the wood like this other civilian did.
Yeah, that's not good.
Burnt wood.
That's a shop safety violation.
Yeah. Alrighty, Coda, show us how it's done.
All right.
Because me and Danny know how to run it, and you don't.
First you want to turn this thing on, let it get to full speed. Then you want to run it through there. Just like that, you got a perfect edge on there.
Make sure you let it get to full speed, and wait till it stops moving to leave it.
Hooray! Router!
And wear all your safety protective coats.
As Ryder is wearing right now.
Pick up on my shoulder.
My name's Daniel, and I'm gonna use plastic cutter.
Here's your plasma cutter. You need the air hose hook up to it. Your air compressor has to work too.
Then you gotta plug it in.
Runs on 110 of raw amps. Has to be from fossil fuel. Renewables don't work. This is here is your cutting torch. Danny, if you
Well,
mind.
first you gotta have her grounded
Yeah.
with ground cable. You have green light, power, good.
I gotta keep your hand out of the flame.
Yeah.
Flame. So
Wear
to
gloves.
activate the cutting torch, you gotta lift the red lever and push down. And you make noise like that. Then you gotta put it on your metal. You can just set it down on top of it, because this is a run-along tip.
Danny,
Alright.
can you actually put on your safety glasses so you don't get yelled at
My
later?
safety glasses are on.
Your shaded glasses.
Hey, you should probably have the cutting glass.
But you said I didn't have to wear those last week.
Even though we don't actually need them because it's a little bit, we still have to put them on.
It's because it's too dark to see through these. Seems more dangerous, but I will put them on.
Safety first.
Yeah.
I can now see nothing.
Make sure you're wearing your safety glasses,
It's
your
always good.
closed-toed shoes, your jeans and whatnot.
Yep. Good closed
Okay,
toe
now you
shoes
just
and
take
jeans.
the thing, open the red flipper, then you can cut. Just like that.